Hey, this is Dan Vaughn with MassLive. I'm at the intersection of Tremont and Weston, Boston. Boston police tweeted about 15 minutes ago that there were rocks being thrown at officers here. I got to the scene recently. There are no visible officers and no violence. There's a large crowd of people gathered here. So I'm just going to give you guys a look at the scene. There's some drums and chanting. Again, this is where Boston police say people were throwing rocks at officers, but nothing like that is going on right this second.
Rip that thing! 720, choke that shit out, Blazer.
So there was just a loud pop. Everyone briefly went silent. Not exactly sure what that was. See a Parks and Recreation truck trying to make its way through the crowd. And a dance circle seems to have broken out.
Supremacy! No ban! No registry! Fuck white 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 supremacy! Fuck white supremacy! No ban! No registry! Fuck white supremacy! No registry! Fuck white supremacy! No registry!
Education system might, be broken, but at least we all learned how to rock. That was awesome!
I'm Dan Vaughn with MassLive. I'm here at the corner of Tremont and West in Boston, right near the Boston Common. This is where Boston police tweeted that there have been people throwing rocks at officers. I just got here about 10 minutes ago. There are definitely a couple hundred people in the street, mostly chanting and dancing. No violence, no police presence right this second. Helicopter flying overhead, police and news, I'm not sure. this is Dan with MassLive. I'm at the corner of Tremont and West in Boston. About 20 minutes ago, apparently there was a clash between demonstrators and police here. People were throwing bottles, throwing rocks at the officers. I wasn't here for that. By the time I got here, that had sort of dispersed. No police, no violence. But before, I just spoke with the reporter who said that there was definitely some tension, some objects being thrown. Police apparently cleared it out. No arrests appeared to be made, he said. And right now there's just a large crowd of people in the middle of Tremont Street, mostly chanting and dancing, playing some drums. If you're just joining us, this is Dan Gone with MassLive. I'm at the corner of Tremont and West in Boston, where a crowd of people are chanting, singing, playing drums. Counter-protesters still here about 3 hours after the Boston Free Speech rally was canceled early by police. In that rally, about 15,000 counter-demonstrators just filled the Boston Common outside barricades around the Parkman Bandstand. And maybe under 50, I'd say, free speech demonstrators, which included the U.S. Senate candidate challenging Elizabeth Warren, a couple of hard right-wing voices, Kyle Chapman, Joe Biggs, a few other speakers. Their rally was cut off early by police, citing public safety concerns. The vast majority of people have cleared out at this point, but there's still a couple hundred here, right outside the Common at the corner of Tremont on West, chanting, playing drums, filling the street. Apparently there was a clash between demonstrators and police officers here about 25 minutes ago, although that appears to have calmed down. I haven't seen any real police presence or any violence since I got here about 20 minutes ago. So stick with us. We're going to be continue broadcasting from here probably until either people disperse or it becomes clear that there's more news elsewhere. Thanks for watching. If you want to get the word out, share this video. This demonstration has shrunk, but is still ongoing here on Tremont on West Streets in Boston. An argument has broken out before you come out on West. A woman and a man were just arguing. She threw some water at him. Not clear what it's about.
How many times do you want me to say sorry? Thank you.
You said enough.
I gotta go. I proved my point. That was it. And I just can't. It's like being a dead horse. I'll literally like not even you got a little bit. He been walking like that all day. Can we just drag him? Fuck it. Fuck it. Let me go, because I'm activated. Excuse me.
It's real. Everybody's dying. A lot of people are biased by slavery. Exactly. If you look at me and tell me what race is that? Mark, looking at me, what do I look like? Some kind of mix. Alright, bro. I mean, I'm also some kind of mix. I'm 100% Latino. I don't even know what fucking brief are. I'm Latino. I'm Chelsea. You know what Chelsea is? So many Latinos. Okay, I was walking there. You know why? When I walk into a store, I don't get looked at. And my boys who are tan and dark have to suffer. Tell me why my friends, you know, I went to Walmart. I stole a chocolate bar. I stole a chocolate bar. Why do people steal the most? Why is that? My friends my fault. Because my white boys go crazy. They go crazy, yo. My white boys go crazy. Tell me why. Tell me why the fuck I've been privileged with white skin. And I have no problem. You have tanners. I have no problem. But everybody that else does. My skin. Yo, why did y'all come to us if y'all don't want a problem? I I don't know your friends. I don't know your wife. I'm telling you the truth. I'm sorry if the individual
Smart this shit.
My mother has to come in and be like, who's gonna start like this? He's scared for my life. He's winning though. He just wasn't expecting to get crowded from him.
If you are worried about what
Right now, I'm about to talk
He doesn't want to listen.
It is a privilege that you make sure that he don't get.
Literally, you just say, I don't believe you have no facts with what any of your arguments.
I used to go to a predominantly white school. I used to go to Recon. That was all the way out to Nate. Am I in a gang?
No, it's supposed to not be. That's why we don't people like you here.
Well, could it be because you're black or because you're from outside the area?
Listen. I'll tell them I'm from Boston. Boston, when I say Boston, there's no way that they were not.
But why did Metro bus in? That was segregation. Do you understand the history of anything you're talking about?
My teachers went in
He's in Boston. He don't know Boston. Where are you from, bro?
Predominantly white neighborhoods, you guys are more privileged. That's what we're trying to explain.
He doesn't believe in privilege.
It's like debating against the fucking wall.
He does not
He has no facts. He doesn't understand.
What year would you have believed that? What year would you have believed that? The latest year I would have believed that is like 1980 in the South. No. During the black epidemic, at the height of racial
chased by black people because you're white?
So I think the debate right now is the guy in the white t-shirt over there just said the last time he thinks there was structural racism in this country was 1980 in the South. There was like an audible groan immediately after that from the people surrounding him. Seems to have settled down somewhat since a woman threw some water on one of these guys. Now there's just sort of a conversation going on.
Look at that, brother.
It's not bad.
Say some crazy shit.
You just said you don't think things are that bad. But you're saying why they're I don't think the glasses have to make America great again.
What's great about America? And y'all want to know that history.
You didn't know you were Irish until like you said about He doesn't want to know.
That's the way that not treat you, man. Like everything on this
business, you know, they're not looking at you like you're gonna hurt somebody. You know? And it's kind of hypocritical, don't you think? Saying that we can never feel what it is to be black. Right? You'll never be able to realize what it is to be in your shoes, yet you're yelling at him even though you know this belief. It's contradictory. I'm not being contradictory because
we gonna say what we want to say.
Acknowledge that there is white privilege. He can acknowledge that there is white privilege.
And fuck him. How about that?
I'm not saying
Fuck you talking about.
I'm not saying that I understand the white experience. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that you specifically said that that was fine. I saw what happened.
Yeah, it's gonna pop off.
I don't know.
White experience
is white privilege. You all are making a sincere mistake. It's the human experience. We all bleed the same. We all die the same. We're not treated the same. And how do you change it? How do you change it? By having a dialogue. It takes years.
I am educated. No, I'm talking about you sticking up for people who don't know about that.
Who is sticking up for you, bro?
What's his argument?
She's probably needs to have the same opinion as you. That's not what she said.
Someone just threw an object on one of these guys. Other folks in the crowd trying to settle it down.
That's simply it. I don't need
He was teetering on the brink of a fight. And there was just some contact, and people pulled him apart, chanting, "No violence." No violence! No violence! No violence! No violence! No violence! No violence!
Fuck that dude! Fuck him up!
I guess he should support this.
She hit that nigga. She hit that.
And a fist fight is broken out on the sidewalk. The police officer is trying to push through the crowd. The guys that are arguing appear to be leaving. One man is bleeding from his head. She's being squared away by officers as he's bleeding.
White supremacy!
The man who was arguing with counter demonstrators is bleeding from his head, being escorted away by police.
Yeah, fuck God! Fuck white supremacy! You see that, Drake? You see that, Drake? Yeah, I got it.
Hey, I know the truth, man. It's like, you know the truth. Someone hit me. I took it wrong. I'm the boss of it.
Police are clearing officers out of the way. A photographer just got knocked over.
Get back! Get back! Get back!
Police have established a cordon at the corner of Mason Street.
I saw exactly what happened.
What happened, man?
We're standing
this is live, by the way.
Yeah, we were standing over there. This guy was there too. Let's tell him what happened.
He didn't do anything. Someone came up, a woman came up behind him and hit him for no reason.
What did she hit him with?
She hit him with a phone or a camera, something.
People just started throwing shit. We're all talking, and then people started throwing shit, and then
a woman threw water at him, then somebody threw a phone at him.
He just, like, you know, kind of started moving around. I'm not defending anyone.
Why? No, because you're scared of the truth.
I'm not scared of shit.
Yes, you are.
When you get dropped.
You think violence solves everything?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, apparently you don't, because you were here to start something, not to solve anything.
Defending the marchers, the free speech ralliers.
You guys.
I ain't gonna hit you. Look at all the police right there.
Exactly.
But you're looking stupid on my TV show, so keep continuing to look stupid.
TV show?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, all right.
How many viewers do you have?
It don't matter.
Probably all stupid as you.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Until fucking
And you're the person who threw something at him.
Look at you. I was right there too. I got it all.
You were right there too.
I got it on tape.
All right.
I got it. I got it. You fucking cool. You're fucking cool. You're fucking cool. You're fucking cool. I'm not saying that.
They use that against our people for years, and you call me that.
Yeah, that's what you are.
Yeah, cool.
That's what you are.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, that's what you are.
Someone who stands up to the truth, unlike you.
Who? What's the truth?
The truth is that man didn't do anything.
The truth is America is racist.
The truth, that's
what
the
the
truth.
truth
The
is.
truth is America is what you make it. That's what the American dream
Get
is.
out my face or I knock your ass out. Yeah.
I deserve to get my ass beat.
He did and you do too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You gotta get the fuck
You know,
out.
white people said the same thing about black
man,
people
get out of
for
here.
years.
So what?
That,
Shut up.
what do you mean, so what? Isn't that why you're here, or do you have a different agenda?
You sound like a nigga right now. You sound like a nigga right now.
A nigga?
And I'm not talking about N-I-G-G-A. I'm talking about N-I-G-G-E-R.
Tupac said,
Yes.
that
You're
a
a
nigga-
fucking nigga right now.
Oh, really?
Back up.
why?
Yeah.
Because you're scared.
Who? What are you scared of? I ain't never been scared of nothing in my life.
Show your face.
What you want to do?
I don't want to do anything.
All right,
I wanted
so
to
get
see
the
your
fuck
face.
outta here.
Because
Get
I
outta
like to
here.
stare into the eyes that people...
Look real well.
Yeah, I am looking real well.
Look real well.
And all I see...
Look real well.
All
you
I
look
see-
stupid.
Yeah, I
you look stupid.
For standing up
you
to
look
the truth.
Stupid. You
Yeah.
look stupid.
Yeah.
You look stupid.
That's not the truth.
You look stupid.
Black Lives Matter.
You look stupid.
So, all lives matter. So does that automatically eradicate when somebody tries to stand up to the
Man, you
truth?
look stupid. Shut your stupid ass up.
Yeah, that's because, what am I saying? I'm saying that man was innocent. You guys need to look at the truth of the matter. That man is innocent because he didn't lay his hand on someone. I don't need
He good. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him.
Why?
He good. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him. No, I'm gonna go the other way, like the officer said.
It's about time somebody called this for what it is.
Yeah, you're cool.
This isn't change.
Slow down.
You're cool. That's what you is. I'm calling it what it is. You're fucking cool.
That is dedicated to oppressing people that look just like you.
Really?
Yeah,
Because he told me he loves me.
Oh, man.
How? Why would I accept something?
Yeah, take him. Take him. Take him. Please take him. Please take him. Please take him.
He loves me.
Oh, is that what you said?
This is Dan Glahn with MassLive. I'm reporting from the corner of Mason Street and Avery Street in Boston. That was just 15 minutes of some intense confrontation following the rally, the so-called Boston Free Speech rally that got shut down earlier this afternoon. A crowd of demonstrators were dancing and chanting at the corner of Tremont and West. Then an argument broke out among some people who were either with the marchers or defending them on a street corner. An argument about the history of race in this country, about whether racism still exists in this country. It escalated. A woman threw some water on one of the men, then someone threw a cell phone, and then someone struck the man on his head. He was bleeding afterwards. Police rushed him down the street and established a cordon here at the corner of Mason and Avery. And then another argument broke out with between two men, one of whom was defending the man who was struck, and the other wearing a red bandana saying that he deserved to be assaulted, deserved to be hit because of the views he was espousing, because of his denial that racism is still a fact in the United States of America. Police have the situation seemingly under control at this point. They just broke up that argument, which did not get physical, between the two men here at the corner. It's been a quick-paced 15 minutes or so. A man struck on the head and bleeding, rushed to this building, carried inside by police officers, not carried, guided inside. And they have now blocked off the entrance using their bikes as barriers. I'm going to stick here with you guys for another few minutes, see if this disperses or not. This is Dan Glom with MassLive. No worries. I figured I'd ask.
Smells like bacon.
So the police are biking off. This appears to be wrapping up. This has been Dan Glom with MassLive, bringing you what started as a peaceful sort of drum and chanting circle at the corner of Tremont on West after some clashes with police. That was peaceful for about 20-25 minutes. Then an argument broke out with some demonstrators arguing with a group of men about the reality of racism in the United States. It escalated to water being thrown and a cell phone, and then one man being struck on the head. Police escorted him off bleeding, and they've just taken him inside and sort of disbanded this cordon on the street of Mason immediately. I'm going to sign off now. Thanks for watching.